Did you? Did you even see the gear score? And when you saw it, did you want it? That's not what I asked. Did you want it? To own it? Deserve it? To win it? Then win it, you bruised up turd. If you really want it, I'll show you how to earn it. What's going on, people? Yo, if you know where that skit is from, then you know that was funny, man. If you don't know where it's from and you didn't find it funny, it's because you don't know. But all I gotta say is that movie is hilarious. One of my favorite ones. Alright, let's get into it. You know who it is. Infinity Ion. I'm on Neverwinter. I'm on my 90-day checkup, just letting you know where I'm at in 90 days gameplay. Alright, that means, you know, 12 weeks of playing this game. I'm at 72k. Now, the only way you get to 72k faster is only two methods. You put $1,000 down, or you got a buddy in the guild or a friend of yours that has extra mounts and extra mythic companions and extra mythic and all this stuff that they can just give it to you. Boom, no work, no stress, they just give it to you. That's the only way. Now, if you're grinding it out like I am, yo, 72k in 3 months, that's amazing. That's amazing. But I'm gonna show. I've been telling you guys, but I'm gonna show you again. Now, this is where I'm at. You know, I got the Stormforge. I'll get this one once I get to about 75, 80k. I'll be able to run at least advanced demon web that they'll let me in, and I'll get that last one. I'll get that last one to make it mythic. The new ring, I got it. Don't like the stats too much, but you know, the explosive force, whenever you damage an enemy with your powers, you have a 10% chance to deal damage in a 20% radius around your target. Why not? I'm a control wizard. You know, I make that icy terrain. It's gonna work. It works. I could buy the new gear from the new campaign, but for what it just came out, I'm not running any dungeons on, you know, advanced or masters because I'm not high enough to enter yet. So I'm not in a rush to buying the gear. If you notice, they still haven't given me any mythic companions or mounts from the lock boxes yet. I'm not buying those right now. They're about 2 mil a piece. I'm not worried about that right now. What I am trying to work on are my enchantments. Once I get my enchantments done, then I'll worry about the real expensive stuff. But for right now, I'm trying to work on this. So every mythic I get, I also get it for my other characters. So my tank is finally 50k. My other characters about 40k. You know, and I'm not even really using them. I'm just using them for legacies. You know, the legacy quest. That's pretty much it. That's all I'm using my other ones. And besides the tank, I finally ran a Reaper. I could slide in there at 50k because sometimes, you know, they'll be like, oh, we need a tank, and there's no tanks, and I'm like, I can get in there. Boom, slide right in and get my Reaper token. Now I'm doing it more often since I got a higher score. Since I'm at 70k, they actually be like, all right, we'll take you along. You're not too low if they need a DPS, but it's once again still only on the easy dungeons. I can't bring her on the harder ones, like Neverwinter Castle. Whew. Yeah. Even at 85k, bro, you're still gonna be struggling at that last boss. Let's see. Back to the enchantments. I was spectating other 90k, 100k characters, and I noticed they're not using any onyx or any new, you know, new enchantments. They're not using the new enchantments. I guess they're all going back to the old ones. So I've seen them go like 2 garnets or 2 jades or all garnets again, and then garnets on defense. So I was like, man, what's going on? So I'm trying to figure it out, and I think I did. They raised your gear score but lowered your stats. Like, you gotta pay attention to this stuff. So how are you gonna be 100k and not have 90% on everything? You know what I mean? And I noticed that. I'm like, these guys are 95, 100k, and dude, they should be like green all left side and 90% power, 90% accuracy, 90% critical strike, 90%, all that top portion should be 90%. Everything else could be 30 to 50. But they're not. They're not, dude. So something's going on. Something's going on. They need to balance that out, especially with the control wizard. I notice that I'm not doing a lot of damage as I supposed to be, because I noticed with my other characters, between that or I haven't found the proper build for her yet, because my cleric and my ranger and my bard, the three builds I had from Xbox, I brought them over. They're still doing great. Control wizard, I took a look at my build for the control wizard on Xbox. The only different was this one, but I don't think this makes a big difference. And I did mess around with the class features. I got her doing more damage, but she still doesn't feel like she's like top dog. I don't feel like a badass anymore. So I think they nerfed her a little bit too much, because I was reading about that. They nerfed the control wizard a little bit too much. Now I know the other path is way DPS, but I want the crowd control. That's what I want. I want the crowd control. Same thing with the ranger, crowd control when you use the bow. The new ring. Here am I at with the Reaver. Almost for my first one. I'm definitely going to get this alpha compies. That's 7.5 CC. That's critical chance. That's a must. Then the second one I'm going to be working on is Batiri. That's the second one. Once I get those two out the bag, then I might start working on the carpet. The swarm, and what's the other one? The lion. Those three. And that's pretty much it. Then everything else, I'll just start buying legacy, legendary insignias to start breaking them down to start making mythics. And that's pretty much it. But little by little, I'm getting there. Sneaking in there with my Reaper. What else? I covered that. Cover the mounts. Companions. It's the same thing. They haven't given me anything new. Here are the boons. 101. Campaigns. I'm gonna start working on the dragon since I'm finally up to 70k. I can finally do some damage. Like I said, I'm not gonna sit there for 30 minutes trying to kill a dragon. 15 minutes in and out, get it done. 5 minutes every dragon. That's it. Finally got the North Dark done. Next week I'll have a few more mythics. Coalition motes. Look at that. Demon Web. Whew, boy. Alright, yeah, I went in there when I was 65k, and I was doing one of those lesser rifts. Man, before I even got a quarter of his health down, I already took 5 potions before I even took down his I was like, no, forget it. I left. Then I came back 2 weeks ago, and I was like 69k, and then finally I was knocking down 2/4 of their health before I had to take a potion. So I was like, okay, the balance is better, but it's still not quick, but I'm getting it done. Boom, boom, boom. And then finally last week I finally got all the event ones, the coalition modes, and I finally got to 70, and I was like, boom, perfect. So now it's balanced. Now I could do some damage before I take a potion. So that's why I'm kind of late on it. That's why I'm only week 2. This is done. There we got. There we go. There we go. See, I could buy the weapons. I could buy the armor, but like I said, it just came out. I'm not running dungeons. If I was running masters and I was like 90k already, and they need me in the dungeon, then yeah, I would have just farmed it. I would have farmed it, grind this out, get the whole set, and then work on the dungeon set. but no rush. I got everything else done. I'm working on this, and then eventually I'll get a Mirage set. Almost there. What else? Alright, so where am I getting all this coalition molds from? Alright. One, I got one from here. I buy one every week from two of my accounts. I don't mean tunes, I mean accounts. They're my accounts. That's okay. As long as they're yours, I'm not abusing no one else's account. I'm not freeloading off no one's account. And I'm not making a profit off of these accounts. I'm still using rough Astro diamonds and just mailing it to myself in the mail. Now, multiple accounts. I was also getting coalition molds, so I got 3 this week from 3 different accounts. And then I got a free bag of holding. So my other account is also going to get a free bag of holding. Or I might actually just buy the Legendary Signal Choice Pack and then just open it up and send the stuff over here. That's pretty much it. That's how I got to 72 in 3 months, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little bit of work. It's a little bit of a grind, but hey, that's what you expect from MMO. But still, 72K in 90 days is amazing to me. I'm especially with no help, no handouts, no nothing. So, thanks for watching. Take it easy. Oh, if you have any hints for the control wizard, please write it in the comments. I do want to read it. If I should change something, once again, I'm gonna show you the powers. If I should change stuff here for my features, but I don't think it really makes a difference. But in the end game dungeon, it does. So if anybody that's end game already running masters, please tell me what should I change here so I can see if it gives an effect. Or if I'm right, they just nerfed the control wizard too hard, then I might have to go to another tune. But I like this. I like the control wizard. She's fun. She's great. I don't want to pass her up right now, but I'm trying to put it together, but this is the best I got right now just by playing with her. Like I said, this one here doesn't really make a big difference to me, but maybe it does. So help a brother out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Till the next time, alright? Peace.